Yes. Hi, how are you? I'm fine as well. So, how was your exam? Yeah, exams can be tough, but how did it go? Like, how much are you expecting? It's okay. You gave your best, that's more than enough. Next time you can do better, You can learn from your mistakes and grow better and better. Main thing is learning. I'm just reading a book, which I recently bought. This one's called Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word which loosely translates to life's purpose. This book tells the Japanese secret to a long and happy life. Have you heard about the blue zone areas who had like the longest lifespan, who had the most number of sanitarians, means like people who lived over 100 years. Yes. Nowadays, like living up to 100 seems like a miracle, but there are some places where like living up to 100 is over 100 is also normal. Okinawa is one of the regions included in the blue zone. Okinawa is one of the prefectures of Japan. Japan has 47 prefectures. Prefecture means a district, and a district controlled by a prefect or a governor. Yes, we have districts, there they have prefectures. So Okinawa is one of the 47 prefectures, and it is actually an island. Yes, Okinawa is an island based in somewhere between mainland Japan and Taiwan. So in between the coastal in the ocean area between Japan and Taiwan, there is Okinawa. It's a huge island, and it is like very popular because of the large life expectancy. Like people there live a very long life. So people have tried to go over there, study them, and try to understand why they are living so long. Nowadays people are dying very young, even though we have all the medical facilities and all the nutritive knowledge and everything. Still people are not surviving, and even if people live, they still have like lots of health issues. Lots of people are old, but they have lots of health issues. But there are some people even in their 80s 90s, they still are like able to walk, cook food for themselves, read. Yes, like lot of things which we think that it's impossible after you grow old, but they are able to do. Like I have seen someone who is over 100 years old. She was able to read a book. She was reading newspaper. She had received the Padma Shri award, and she was over 100 years old. So I am like sometimes feel very lost. Sometimes I don't know what to do with my life, and I feel very restless. Like what's the point? Why should I like live? Like I am sometimes discouraged. Sometimes I feel I am not doing much in my life. There is no point in continuing. So I was like, instead of being discouraged, I thought like let me find some motivation somewhere. Let me look at some motivation. So I just like you searched on YouTube for some motivation, and like in YouTube I like saw a lot of videos where they were talking about this book Ikigai, and in this book is about finding your life's purpose, you know how you can find your life's purpose and lead a long and healthy life, you know and I think finding your life's purpose and living that life purpose is like one of the key reasons why people live long, because sometimes when people feel like what's the point in living now, they kind of start giving up on life, and their health start declining, or even if they are alive they still like are not living a happy life. And I thought of using this book to understand those who have lived a very long life, how they managed to live long life, and how are they living their life. So I haven't read the book completely, I'm still in between. Yes, sure, once I like finish the book I will explain to you in short what is going on. So I've just read half of it. So there they are like talking about the Okinawan diet, and they like talk to some elderly people. You want to know the Okinawan diet? Yeah. Their diet is kind of simple, but it is something which we do not eat these days, or at least nowadays our main food is like processed food. Generally either it's very fatty food, fatty fried food, or sweet food. This is something which we eat a lot. But the Okinawans, their main diet is of vegetables. Yes, they like almost half of their diet is filled with vegetables, mostly in a sweet potato. So they eat sweet potato, seaweed, kelp, bamboo shoots, radish, cabbage, carrot, pumpkin, green papaya, and various vegetables. And almost 60% of their diet is of vegetables. Then 33% of their diet is of grains like wheat, rice, millet, and noodles. Japanese people love their noodles. Then next comes their like soy. They love soy a lot, especially tofu, soy sauce, and the meat and fish and all this like protein diet is actually 1 to 2%. Their main source of protein is tofu and other soy products, and then meat, mostly they eat pork. So the meat and fish which they eat is only 1 to 2% of their diet, and the remaining less than 1% includes tea, alcohol, and all these other things. Yes, they like their meat is of mostly of pork and fish, seafood. So since they live in an island, so there is a lot of abundant fresh fish which they cook. Yes, they have sushi, Japanese favorite food. So there is sushi, there is pork. Pork is actually mostly eaten, but it's still 1 to 2%. So nowadays people are like into carnivore diet or keto diet, where they like focus a lot on protein and all. People nowadays say that eating lots of protein is very important, and I definitely believe protein is important. But nowadays fat and carbs are like demonized, especially carbs. So people are like, oh my god, you are eating a potato, oh my god, you are eating rice. And nowadays fruits also like, oh my god, why are you eating apples? Apple has so much sugar. When I was young, people used to say apple a day keeps the doctor away. Now doctors are saying stay away from apples, and I think this is their plan. But it's very difficult to tell what's good, what's bad, because sometimes some diet work for some people, some diets don't work, you know. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes like some people are like comfortable with vegetarian vegan food. They don't eat meat at all and they are still fine and healthy. Whereas some people who need meat, if they don't get meat, then they suffer from some nutrient deficiencies. Or sometimes even if they like don't have like nutrient deficiency, they still are not satisfied with just vegetables. They need meat, either because they are used to it or their body is used to it. Yeah. Or sometimes people are like have some health issues with certain foods, like some people drink dairy a lot, some people have like lots and lots of dairy. In India, people consume dairy a lot. Milk products are like one of the staple diets. India people eat less meat but lots of dairy. So, but there are lots of lactose intolerant people who cannot digest dairy. So it's difficult to tell what works, what doesn't. Those people who eat keto diet won't be able to handle Okinawa diet, because mostly their diet is of vegetables like sweet potato and all, and next is the grains, which keto people generally avoid. Yeah, you do what works for you, like try to like talk to your own body, like when you eat a meal, how you feel after eating a meal, not just during the meal but after as well. Sometimes when the meal is tasty, you feel good when eating it, but afterwards you feel like uncomfortable. So there are like lots of junk food which while eating you'll feel like, oh my god, this is so tasty, this is so nice, but after you are done eating you will be like, oh my god, why did I eat? You'll get stomach pain, diarrhea and so many things. Sometimes food is tasty but it's not healthy, so our tongue likes it but not our stomach. So try to observe how you feel, and try to observe your mood as well. If you like feel good eating something, but after you have ate it, after some time if you feel down, then maybe that food is not that good for you. Like there are lots of food, especially like sweet foods or alcohol. So these foods, when you eat them, you're going to feel very high. We're like, oh my god, I'm so happy. And then there is sudden crash in your mood. You'll feel dull, you'll feel sad, you'll feel tired. Sweet food or alcohol spikes or like insulin level or blood sugar level, it spikes or blood sugar level, so our insulin also spikes, and that makes us kind of high, feeling excited, feel very energized. There's lot of ATP molecules in our body, but then there is sudden crash and you feel like, oh my god, I am tired. Or sometimes you feel even more hungry, you want more and more and more, so you kind of eat more and more and feel more lethargic. Yes. One key thing about Okinawan diet is they eat only up to 80% full, so they won't like eat till their like stomach is completely full. They will like, even if they are feeling little bit hungry, they will like stop. They won't like jam pack till or like, oh my god, I feel like vomiting. They won't eat that much. They will be like, okay, this much is more than enough. Feeling little bit hungry is good, and that's how they like live. They are slim and they like maintain their food habits. They don't like jam pack their food. We have a habit of like eating till we are full, so we keep on eating, and there are like some foods which are like high in calories but they don't fill us, like the sweet foods, they are high in calories but you will still feel very hungry after eating them. So you'll eat some sweet dish, you'll still feel hungry, so you'll eat more and more. So eating high calorie, but you are still hungry. So you feel like, oh my god, I am hungry, I need to eat some more. So, try to count calories. Nowadays I am doing this, count calories, see actually how much calories are there in that food. So if there is some dessert which you like, eat it after your meal, so your stomach is full, so you won't eat too much. But if you eat first, now you will eat too much of it. That's what works for me. Like, you decide what works for you. Yes. Diet definitely helps in longevity. I realized the kind of food we eat now makes us happy, sad, more energetic, more tired, less tired. So if you drink coffee, you are going to feel energized, but your sleep will be disrupted. So drink it in morning, and night time avoid it. Diet is definitely a key thing, but I don't think the diet is the only thing which is helping them lead a long life. So I have just read half of it, but from what I have understood now, it's not just the diet, but also your life's purpose. So you must notice that sometimes people when they are not feeling good they are depressed for very long time. Their depression ages them very very fast, and they lose their desire to live. So either they end themselves, or they suffer from some health issues which leads to an early death. Nowadays there is increase in heart diseases. So increasing heart diseases is due to the diet and due to stress. People are thinking too much and living less. People are I need to work. I need to be millionaire, billionaire. I need to buy a bigger house. I need to have more expensive things and lots of things. They feel that once I get all of these things now, then I'll be very very happy. They feel the key to happiness is lots of money, and in order to get lots of money you have to work hard, and you have to work as much as you can. Yes, there is lot of encouragement about working several hours, 40 hours a week, 7 days a week. And one thing I noticed about Okinawans are, even though the Japanese people are well known for their work ethic and working for several hours, Okinawans are more laid back. Yes, Okinawans, if you look at them now, if you get a chance to visit that place, please go. I have seen lots of videos. It's a very beautiful place, and their main source of income is tourism, so you will help them a lot. So Okinawans, one of the main thing is they are very relaxed, and they don't work a lot. They do work, but it's not they have to spend their entire life working. They do work. They go to they fish for their own food, since it's an island, so a lot of them go fishing for their own food. Then lots of people do farming. They mostly focused on their old school work, farming, agriculture, fishing. So there is lot of manual labor, so that is good enough for an exercise. So they don't have to go to gym. They just have to go make their own food from nature, and then cook it, and then relax. So their main thing is, find your own food or grow your own food, prepare it yourself, eat 80% full, and then relax, spend time with your friends. And that is also one of the main things for them. They hang out with their friends. They spending time with their friend is very very important. So nowadays people are like very very lonely. People are like, they want to isolate themselves in a house. Even I myself like to stay in house. Staying in house, staying inside will make you feel comfortable temporarily, but after a point you are going to feel very very lonely. Humans are social animals. We want to go out, we want to make friends. We are scared to make friends, we are scared to go out, but we have a desire to go and like meet other people, make friends, hang out. And if we like do not get it we feel depressed. Introverts nowadays there are more and more introverts, especially since everything is now digital and work is also now becoming digital, so people are working from home, so they don't have to travel, or like they don't have to like go out in office. They are like stay in the comfort of their house, but they are like lonely as well. So if you are alone for few days you will feel good, but if you spend several years alone you are going to feel very very depressed. Deep inside you like want some love, want some friendship, want company, want someone to talk to. But since we are used to being alone, we are scared to talk. So like this is like complete circle going on. We are scared to talk to people, that's why like stay alone. But when we stay alone we want to talk to people, but we are scared. So cycle goes on and on. But like I still like need to know more. But from what I have learned key to like living a long life is eating healthy, working as much as you need. Don't like work as competition, like I need to work more than others. Like you don't work as much as you need. If you need only 4 hours of work, do 4 hours only. Like don't do 8 hours, 12 hours because other people are doing it. If 4 hours is more than enough of work for you, do that much. I know office don't allow it. Office make sure we stay inside, but if you have a chance to like work as less as you can, do it. And spend time going out in nature, going out and talking to people. Talking online is good, but talking to person in front of you is a like different feeling. You kind of you want the energy of another person. That is also a very important way. Like if you have people to connect to, you will be always excited. And one last thing which I didn't tell is we can have life goals. We have like life goals. We can have like I want to be a millionaire, I want to be a big businessman, businesswoman, I want to reach this position, that position, and that is good. Have life goals, have life purpose, but that life purpose sometimes depending on how high your goal is, it is going to take time to reach. And even after you have reached, like there is lot of things to do. Like if you have like become a millionaire at 30, now what to do next? You can aim for billions, and you can even reach billions, trillions. You can reach all of your goals, and I hope you reach all of your goals. But one of the key things to live a happy life is to not just like be happy when you reach the goal, but enjoy the mundane things of your life. The mundane things means like living your regular life. So enjoy when you wake up, enjoy the sunlight, enjoy the sun rising, enjoy brushing your teeth, enjoy like your skin care, applying cream on your skin, combing your hair, wear nice clothes, feel fresh, take a bath, clean your room. You will feel good when you stay in a clean room, walking, doing dishes, whatever simple basic things you do Do it with enjoyment. Don't do it because you have to do it. Do it because you get to do it. Not everyone gets a chance to like see the sunlight. Not everyone has water to take a bath every day. Not everyone has a house, and not everyone gets food to eat. So like there are lots of things which you have now. Other people will wish they had it. So and most of your life at least 90 to 95% of your life, if not higher, is spent doing these mundane things only. Like even if you become a billionaire, you still have to like wake up, brush your teeth, take a bath, apply cream, eat food, go out for walking, you know work. All these things you have to do even if you become rich. So why not just enjoy all these things? And I bored you. I'm glad you found this helpful. Yes. Once I finish it, I will give it to you, or you can find it in the library as well. There must be a copy. Yeah. Oh yes, I can tell you about the other blue zones as well, like later. Yes, first I need to know about these ones, then I will, after doing more research, I will tell you about those ones as well. Sure. So where are you going to go now? Okay, that's nice. Alone or with friends? Okay. Nice.